So, welcome to Geek versus Geek, our weekly debate where we pit our geeky hosts against each other over mostly absurd topics. Mostly. Today we are talking about the best Star Trek captain and contestant number one.
Is the light on? I get Cisco! I am Captain Cisco of the Defiant and Deep Space Nine.
And we have contestant number two.
Jeffrey Lord, and I represent the USS Voyager, Captain Catherine Janeway of the Delta Quadrant.
All right, so here's how this game works. They each get 1 minute opening to defend their captain. They each get 1 minute rebuttal to counter the arguments made by each person, and 1 minute closing. At the end, I decide who made the best argument, and we're going to see who wins, and that winner becomes next week's judge. So, are you guys ready?
Ready?
Pocky, your minute starts now.
Captain Cisco is possibly one of the most badass captains in all of Star Trek. You get a little bit of Kirk with his rugged toughness and his I will punch everything in the face, but also get the diplomatic parts of Picard, a man who knows how to balance between what the Federation wants and what aliens want. And you get Captain Cisco, a man who is not afraid to take charge or when to intimidate another group of people, including 2 Klingons who were trying to do a staring contest against him. He won. I'm done.
All right. Jeffrey, your minute opening starts now.
I like how you're mentioning all these other captains, but we're just talking about one single captain. And Captain Catherine Janeway, you know, they get stuck out into the Delta Quadrant. I'm not going to explain how they do because you have to go see the Voyager series to see how. She is one of the most powerful captains there is out there.
Powerfulest?
Oh yes, that's a word to my vocabulary now. She is so heartwarming. She is confident in everything. She takes courage in her work and she masters everything about that ship. Her crew becomes her family. She needs to get back home. She will sacrifice the whole ship so they do not lose technology. The crew follows her every step of the way. The alliances, the millions of people that they have
10
saved.
seconds.
It is literally, she's one of the best captains there is in there. And also, she's a female captain.
Oh, he played the ginger card on you.
I play the race card.
All right, Pocky, your 1 minute rebuttal starts now.
My 1 minute rebuttal is this. You said that she is a strong female, had a family. But Cisco literally had a family. He had to, in the middle of a space station, surrounded by enemies, people who didn't like him, even shape-shifting aliens who come in and just kill everyone in their sights. He had his son with him trying to raise a family, literally a family at the same time, and take other young ones in to help them grow as people. Cisco also built the Defiant. When the Federation didn't have the balls to stand against both the Marquis and the Borg, what does he do? He builds an unstoppable ship that even writers had to figure out a way to not have that thing around to beat the Borg. When the Borg shows up and the Defiant goes, yo, they go, we don't want a piece of that. And they leave. He kicks the Borg's butt. When the Defiant shows up, he kicks their butt. The Marquis shows up, he kicks their butt. He is that badass. That cool. I'm done.
All right, Jeffrey, your 1 minute starts now.
Okay, yeah, he's that badass. That's really great. He builds the Defiant. Whoop-de-doo. The Voyager, okay, he has a family. Cisco has a family. That's great and all, but she took the whole crew, 152 crew members as her own family. You even lay a finger on anyone, she would sacrifice herself to beam down and wreak havoc just to get that crew member back, just to get any technology back. They were lost in the Delta Quadrant. Hello? You have any idea what happened out there? And the Borg? Oh, yes, that's right. Cisco kicked the Borg's butt. Dude, wait till my ending, and I'll tell you exactly what she did to the Borg.
Are you done?
I'm done.
All right, these have been pretty good arguments so far, so let's get to the closing. Pocky, let's hear your 1 minute starts now.
My 1 minute has to start with this. Let's look at the Q stories that showed up. Because after Next Generation, everyone had to have a Q story for some stupid reason. When Cisco gets Q, he taunts him. He makes members of his crew disappear. And how does Cisco react? He punches Q in the gut and then uppercuts him and KOs him and says, you get off my ship now. And Q does. Q doesn't go back. Why? Because Q is afraid of the pimp hand that is Cisco. Cisco, even after all that, you say that he is willing, that Janeway was willing to sacrifice. Sisko was willing to sacrifice an entire life's work to prevent the Marquis and other aliens from getting his stuff. Sisko was willing to sacrifice everything in his life. Sisko was willing to even sacrifice his mere identity to save the universe and the ideas of the Federation, even if he had to forego those ideas to keep them preserved. Sisko was the idea of darkness in Star Trek that never happened before, and that's why he's a great captain, because he had more layers than just diplomat or just punk.
All right. Come on, Janeway, close this out.
Janeway, you know what? That's really great on Sisko and everything he's done. And he's a great character. But the writers, the way they wrote Janeway, she was a female captain who, in the Delta Quadrant, a lot of their enemy looked down on female captains. She showed them who was boss. And in the 90s, having a female main actress was so huge in that 90s culture. You have no, it was just ridiculous. And still today, women are frowned upon when they're main characters. It is true. You look at forums and everything. The way this actress played this character did such a significant, beautiful job.
Mm-hmm.
She had heart, she had courage, stamina, strength, everything. You mess with the Voyager, she's going to come back tenfold. And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, this is a spoiler. 3, 2, spoiler 1. Janeway defeated the Borg. She went against the temporal directive. Whoop-de-doo. But she saved
5,
still millions of people
4,
for defeating the
3,
Borg. Henceforth,
2,
where we have the allies of the
1.
collective.
Done. I like the Borg, so Janeway loses points for killing him. Just so you know.
I like the Borg too, I'm not going to
Alright, so
lie.
this was really hard.
I like the Cybermen clones.
Because I've never watched the one with Sisko, so I had no idea who he was. But I did watch Voyager, but I thought it was the worst display of Lost in Space ever, because I love the Lost in Space concept.
No, that's good.
I liked your defense of Janeway, but I have to give it to Sisko simply for the pimp hand comment. Because, I'm sorry, I always think Star Trek needs that edgier thing, and Janeway could have been nice and edgy, but he beat up a god and got him to be afraid of him.
I will.
You beat the Borg, yeah, but a god punched him with a pimp hand. Sisko wins!
Thank you. But hey, you know what I have to say? Janeway was awesome, you're right. But also think of it this way, Cisco as a black captain.
Can't
of
you
black
just take your
No, no,
victory
I
and
agree.
not
Just
have to
take your
like,
victory, Pocky.
I agree with
okay,
you.
everybody wins here, get a participation
No, no,
ribbon.
Congratulations.
Like,
Congratulations.
we're violent here on this or something. So, Pocky gets to win, and he
Right.
gets to judge next time.
Yeah,
for
he does.
Geek. Because next week we're doing a special show, so it's
What? Oh, sorry.
2 weeks. So, that's been Geek versus Geek. We hope you enjoyed it. If you have a topic you want to see us, hit us up online and let us know. But now it's time to get into our main subject of To Boldly Go with the special guests from the Starfleet Archangel Station. I always slur that somehow, but they'll be up here in just a minute. So, we'll be right back.